Are you in it? Okay. How do I go back? What, my broadcast? You should just be able to click right on it.
For a Miami touchdown. Todd Gurley.
Yeah, click on my name. Yeah, in the party. Okay. Okay. I started the play. Yeah. Alright. Well.
His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough, tough job to contain them.
And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. 3rd and 2, now Taylor. And got a man, it's Woods. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Would it be
What?
safe to say that
Dude,
as precise as routes
I'm
are
playing this
supposed
game
to
as
be run
quickly
in
as
the
I
NFL,
can.
Maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball.
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw
Hey,
a college
Boise.
route in the NFL there. Just
When do I
find the
play you?
soft spot, find the dead zone,
Do I play this
find
season?
the first down.
Oh.
And that's what he just did.
And able
Rami,
to
do I
break
play
one
you this
tackle,
season?
But then quickly brought down. But a
What
nice
week?
little gain. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Oh.
On 2nd down, Taylor. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Yeah.
It'll go
But
as
Boise
a
can't
loss
play
of
defense
about
like me.
6, and now it brings up 3rd.
No.
On 3rd down, Taylor.
I haven't played anyone
Left
yet
side here,
that
caught
I know
by
of.
Clay.
Have I?
Yeah, great
No,
effort
yeah, I
there
haven't
to
played
shed the
anyone.
contact, and it helps them pick up the first. And quickly, they get to the line. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. This complete to the tight end, Clay. And he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Taylor will throw again. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. We heard them talk before the game
it's
about
like
utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in
whatever.
well.
Last season, I fucking screwed myself letting fucking advancing the Deer Hunters game, and then it was downhill from there. I am making sure I win every game I possibly can. Yeah.
Extra point try now for Crosby. And that one will give them the lead here as we approach halftime. Now after the touchdown, Drew Kaiser to boot it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And out come the Dolphins now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team.
Oh, man, I knew that was going to get picked. God freaking frick.
And it's picked off. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Whatever, dude. I have a better record than you right now, so don't even.
They did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right?
You also have like a 96 overall team.
Replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes.
Mine's 78.
Because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Well, they have the yards anyway, so they're going to decline the penalty. A good pickup there, a 22. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Oh yeah, the Jets have Drew Brees and Jeremy Hill. They're a pain in the ass.
Tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one.
And he's going to go down. Back across midfield, he's sacked at the 46. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage to make it less to gain for the next down. Instead,
under pressure, they got him again. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And this is going to carry well into the... Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the 3rd quarter. Let me spit this out. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchdown. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them.
Oh, he bobbled it 3 times and I picked it up. Oh, Nick Perry, such a beast.
And he may want to track down that football
oh,
because that's
man.
interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it
I love my
Yeah,
defense.
no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage.
Dude.
The
Fill
leverage
up the
by
Todd
the
Gurley.
offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 and the 16-yard line.
So many teams want to
Just think, my team's only going to be getting better every single week. Every single week I get like 2,000 XP from my linemen.
That's almost a tendency breaker.
Now it's Gurley. And he'll get 4 there the 12-yard line. A host of
I'm
Bills
just
there in
saying,
time to
like,
make the stop.
I'm already getting like easy 100-yard games, and my O-line's like straight 70 overall.
Staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now a handoff for Gurley.
My highest was
And he'll be
29.
brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. So they pick up the first down after
I had
the run,
like,
and now they approach for the fresh set.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Todd Gurley with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Dolphins are once again going to retake the lead.
The Dolphins are going to once again retake the lead.
There, the 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bills getting set to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know, at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd.
How old's Dan Bailey?
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free.
They got another 12 years.
To find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And that's caught left side. It's Woods. 15 yards.
Does your kicker really get any worse?
Of course, the catch was nice, but how
Does
about
it decline
what
that
happened
much?
after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys,
I got like 6 years before I got to worry about any of that.
Now Taylor on 1st down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy looking for a seam.
Deion Jordan is just like freakishly large.
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
I know the focus is LaShawn McCoy here, but the defense is doing a really nice job. He's nowhere near his normal yardage total in this game.
Yeah, such a prolific rusher.
Well, parts
up
of it.
over 6,000 for his career. How have they kept him down?
Well, a lot of gang tackling, getting to the point of attack with a number of people, not creating any creases or cracks for him to find his way through. Because you know, with that agility and vision he has, he can always pop a big run. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
What, he like some 5'9" dude?
Bottled up throughout the day, finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain.
Oh.
The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and they ran the ball successfully behind that power set. So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a
Putting
first and
finishing
goal.
touches on, letting Tyrod Taylor become the highest completion percentage quarterback in the history of the NFL.
Really nice play because it gives him a little bit of room to complete it.
McCoy. And his
He's like literally like
continues.
19 to 21.
Again. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
Oh wow, they got Spencer Ware as their backup running
Back
back.
now in Miami. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4.
Who, me? Oh, whatever.
They'll try again with McCoy. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come into the game.
Are we back
Aren't I still at like 100%?
on the seesaw?
On the seesaw battle,
Right?
yeah.
Up and down, up and down. What a game we've watched here.
It's been fun. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch
Am I
in the
at
end
100
zone
still?
again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're
Yeah,
just saying
because
to
I
yourself,
score
okay,
from
gave up a score
my
last
red
time.
zone's the
What
50-yard
adjustments do we
line.
need to make to slow them down, not to get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to
Look
do
at
to try to
Martavis
figure
Bryant's
that out
stats.
themselves?
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Oh, Coleman,
The
come
collision
on.
there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down. But they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Here's Bradford.
Oh,
Is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 4th and 4.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys always taught find the first down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good
we're all
about
tied.
their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the
That's
last
neat.
time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Again, it's McCoy. And they're just
No one on my
continues to be
team is ever
nowhere to
open.
run. He's bottled
Martavis
up
Bryant's
again
the
at
tallest
the
one.
line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more.
Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. Here's Drew Kaiser now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field, and they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, it's time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him.
Coleman, you got to come down with this shit.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
I wouldn't be shocked at all.
This game's
right now. There's a look of
intense.
surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Oh, it's about to be tied.
It's a gain of 17, and it'll give him a first down.
Or I might actually win. It just kind of depends on
Time for a break.
how I choose my adventure here.
Happens after this. So the Dolphins have
What?
it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively.
Oh, it's because I was
Time
talking
to
a lot,
talk it
and it
over.
probably just like my voice,
To
I
throw
think,
is
just went
Bradford.
out.
Flushed out right.
Ah,
And this
shit.
one's incomplete.
I would just run it with Todd Gurley like 50 times, but he fumbled earlier, and I really don't want to give up my fucking chip shot field goal.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he'll fall forward to the
20 rushes,
29-yard
115
line.
yards.
Just a couple on the pickup
Decent.
there, and now it's 3rd down. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Another carry now for Gurley. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. So here's a big spot for Kyle Brenza. This a 43-yard attempt. And Brenza's kick is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So now then, it's a big kick there to get this game back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal could still do you in.
Brandon, we're going to see right here. I would expect that after the kickoff, this offense is going to come out throwing. So those first few plays are going to be the key.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And now out come the Bills. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines.
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
And they're going to speed things up here. Now it's Taylor. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him.
What?
And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here
They're
in
in
the final
field goal
stages.
range now. Nah.
Now a first down carry here from McCoy. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Trying to knock them out of field goal range. They're like right on the edge. Yeah, they're at the 33.
They'll go again to McCoy. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout.
But I still got
it's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here
still
in the
get some
final
time
stages.
on the clock.
The 22
Get the
is
ball
the
back.
line to gain here on 3rd down.
All it takes is one pass to Martavis Bryant to seal it.
They go now to McCoy. He's seen a ton of action
Tackle
this
him.
afternoon.
All right.
It's a gain of 5.
Hold him to a field goal.
Down.
It's going to be like a
Now the Dolphins
46-yarder.
Take another timeout here. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
47 seconds. And they made it. God damn. I got 1 timeout.
As they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop.
I just don't want to
They're
throw
going to get out of here with a victory.
No picks.
And the Dolphins getting set to go here. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need
Coleman.
to do?
There we go. I'm at the 48.
To get you out of bounds. Completions,
I'm at the 48.
get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then
30
when the clock
seconds.
hits 7 seconds or left. Now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7
No,
seconds
God,
you don't
damn it.
Oh, a crusher there.
Sam, yeah, Sam Bradford fucking, like, overshot my guy so bad. Like, he beat the corner off the line, and then I throw it the moment he's leaving the corner, and then he just throws it to their safety, like 10 yards ahead of the receiver.
And that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because
Whatever, dude.
Not with my chicken scratch, not at all.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles.
Show me what you like. Hey, I put money, I can match it for ya. I'm in this all white fit, looking like a brick and all them zippers on a jacket on ya. He got a thing for a Latin. He wanna hear a little Spanish in it. I told him it ain't practice it. I'm about to fully up the Spanish. Walk up with the click and I ain't looking like the side in this. I'm the
Play the Jets already. Oh, first in my division still. Yeah. Means I can make the playoffs. All I need to do is make the playoffs, and then I'll go from there.
Hey, I'm only here for a minute. Bet you want a girl to keep it independent, and I know you gotta like a girl that's disappealing. Get you caught up in the moment, then I'll get you in your feelings. Tell your boys that you gon' meet them later on. Both of us are so taxi, leave the meter on. First time you out in Cali, never tried no strong, so you gon' have some stories to tell when you take it back home and tell them one time, Snowy, we showed you what it's like. Leave you sleepy like the call the umpire. Get you out and get you rolling, get you gotta go. I got a flight up in the morning on someday, someone tell me I'm someone doing alright. Somewhere I'll find out someone that's away that one day I'll be the love of my life, but not tonight though. He tryna catch me in my feelings, but he don't know that I'm the though. Shout out to my that can get it independent and he looking for no love though. He tryna catch me in my feelings, but he don't know that I'm the though. He tryna stunt and give me drinks. I got the bottles in the section and I practice with the bags.
dawn, Monday morning coffee, strong pouring everything you got into a paycheck Friday night. You're a power stroke, diesel backhoe riding king, 18-wheeler driving, living life in between the lines of clocking in and quitting time. Then the six-string circus comes to town. We hang them speakers over the crowd. When the lights come on, everybody screaming, lighters in the sky.
Yeah.
Everybody singing every word to every song of the girl that's singing tonight. When the lights come on, everybody's feeling a hallelujah from the floor to the ceiling. Yeah, the drink that we're doing, the smoke that we're doing, the party we throw, it's going all night long. When the lights come on, when the lights come on, you're a little shy thing with a wild
Seattle.
side on a night like this. You just can't hide, 'cause it's time to live it up. So come on and raise your cup. If we talk about memories, yeah, we're gonna make them. Talking about rules, you know we're gonna break them. When the lights come on,
Oh wow.
lighters in the sky, yeah, everybody singing every word to every song of the girl that's singing tonight. When the lights come on, everybody's feeling a hallelujah from the floor to the ceiling. Yeah, the drink that we're doing, the smoke that we're doing, the party we throw, it's going all night long. When the lights come on.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The Jets in today's
Odell
game,
can
it's a
kick some
battle
field goals.
between two teams who come in with opposite win-loss totals on the year. It's the Dolphins going up against the Jets. With
What
that,
the hell?
let's hand it over to
The
Brandon
Bills
Gaudin and Charles Davis.
are the only
They've got the
team
call in this
like
week's
in my division that have a negative like point ratio. They're negative 38 in points. And all the other teams in the division have positive point differentials. And the Bills are technically number one, so they have the tiebreaker over me.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
I'd rather have
Meanwhile,
Marcus
for our
Wheaton.
visitors, the Dolphins. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest three-game win streak.
I'm playing the Jets.
They come up in an
This
offset.
is the Giants at home.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll get this up only to
This
about
is the Giants at home.
33.
That'd be really
Give him
funny.
3
We'd be
on
playing
first
in like
down.
the same stadium.
They'll set up a 2nd and 7. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Now a 2nd down throw for Bradford. And that'll be incomplete.
Holding offense.
Wow, holding.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. Now Bradford on 2nd down. He's going to air one out. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the great
Fucking
one, Terrell
Revis
Revis.
should not be able to
And
run
the
with
possession
my
is
pet- my
theirs
kid
at
friend.
their own 43-yard line. And Charles, there is a reason that they say Revis Island is in the vicinity of this guy. That's why.
It's obviously where receivers run routes, but none of them very successfully. And right now, there's another head coach asking his offensive coordinator.
What the hell?
By Beasley.
Cole Beasley
And he
just went
takes
ape
it
shit on
down
my secondary.
deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for the Jets. 53 yards.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Jeremy Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that was a quick hitter drive. They had the huge play to get him down near the goal line, and then they run it in. I don't know that the defense ever had a chance to catch their breath.
A lot of the time. See people hit big plays, and each team defines a big play their own way, 10, 15-yard gains. In this case, it was a huge gain. They often want to hurry up and go right away.
Audible
Keep the
to
momentum
Forsberg.
going, hit them again, and I think we just saw that there. The second play resulted in pay dirt.
So now here come the Dolphins. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team make
Oh my God.
And it's intercepted. A great
This is
read,
brutal.
it's picked off. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Now New York set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
They'll run it with Hill, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. And Beasley with it over the middle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. So completion on 2nd down, that brings up 3rd. Hill, the lone setback. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Oh yeah, so I have Bradford signed for 3 years, and then I have Glennon signed, I think, for 5 years.
To help in run support, he's going to arrive and in a bad mood.
What are you talking about? Glennon's already improved 3 overalls, just sitting on the bench.
And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
But it means he's usable.
Just the way you used to hit him, Brandon.
It's Marcus Wheaton now to return it. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. We focus our attention now on the Jets defense. They had the interception last time, led to a field goal.
And kept points off the board against them as well. What a great way to end the drive. Take it away and set your offense up to put points on the board themselves.
The only thing would have been better a touchdown.
I was like,
looking to get the stop and lead to that here on the next drive.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play.
I was like literally 5 yards away last game from field goal range.
Making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. They start the drive on the ground with Hill. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On second down, Hill. And some space here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So it'll be first down here after the run.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
As a guy carrying the ball, your eyes are going to direct your feet, and you're hoping they carry you to the open spaces. But it's awfully difficult at times because you have so many things you have to look out for. Where's the line blocking? Where's the traffic coming from? Tough to find open spots.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Completed pass on second down. Now it's third down as the defense looks for the stop. Now Breeze on third down. He's got time in the pocket. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. Fielded just inside the 20. Now a hit and a loose
my
football.
God.
And it's scooped up by the Jets.
My fucking punt returner fucking broke a tackle and got smacked and fumbled.
Make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can. It's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all.
With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2
I
here.
mean,
And they've got
they
it
should
here
like
with a first down.
Like if you hit a button, like
Breeze now
you can,
on first down. Finding time. And that's incomplete.
Well,
Jeremy
yeah,
Hill
but
was
I
the one
mean,
he was
like,
trying to hit there. And that'll bring up second down. Second down now after the incompletion.
like if you're about to fumble, you should have like some sort of thing.
Now a 10th carry for Hill. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Stop him on screen and
Understood their
pump
goal on
fucking
that
ball.
play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
Now Hill, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front? Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On the right side, caught by Green. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he
I
couldn't
mean,
do it.
like I've literally had the ball.
Scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And Aguayo's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So the drive takes him inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
Wheaton will return it. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going.
All you gotta do is when the ball hits your hands, keep your hands on it. I don't see what the freaking problem is here, receivers.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Bradford being chased out left. It's incomplete.
Jeez, I'm 0 for 5 passing.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Here's Bradford. And the pressure gets to Bradford, and down he goes. Sheldon Richardson in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Jets take possession. Here's the Dolphins defense as they head out to set up shop. And last time out, they gave up the chip shot field goal, but obviously could have been worse than that. I think they felt pretty good about only giving up 3.
No doubt about it. Anytime an offense gets into the red zone, the thinking naturally for the defense is, okay, 3 points. We're going to give up 3 here, but let's make it no more than that. They met their goal.
On the other side, though, the offense, they weren't very happy.
No, because there's an opportunity. Once you get to the red zone, you're not thinking about kicking a field goal. You're thinking about how do you get it into the end zone, and when you don't, you walk off the field feeling a little bit of failure on that drive.
Yeah, who will have the better feeling at the end of this drive? Now Breeze, and Anderson's got it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not
you don't want him to hold. That's a penalty.
It worked really well.
So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Throwing now, and the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Jeremiah Tauchu in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this
wow.
play,
thank you, Jets.
Someone
they
did not get blocked.
Literally did like a 10-yard punt.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now.
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran.
Right.
Someone with some
I don't know what the issue is, why I can't complete a pass.
Let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. On 2nd down, Bradford again steps away to his left, and he takes a shot
0 for 7.
Says this will be incomplete.
I'm about to try Mike Glennon, but I know the issue isn't with Sam Bradford.
And the timing of a guy trying to throw the football, and on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left.
Oh yeah.
Contacted him.
Then why did I just complete my first pass?
And that led to the incompletion.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. 2 minutes remain
1 for 8
in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. Bradford now from the 50.
Oh, Devontae Adams. 2 for 9. I'm on a roll here.
Well done.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. He had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
To throw is Bradford. He's going to try.
Touchdown, Devontae Adams.
Dolphins. Devontae Adams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Fielded about a yard deep. And last year that would have been an end event if he had taken a knee. And that's at the 25. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again.
Yeah, especially when it's the only thing you're good at.
Push it, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Yeah, like when Tyrod Taylor completes 90% of his passes.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Whenever Eric Decker has 99 speed.
As many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Breeze will try again on second down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. On third down, here's Hill. And just a short. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play.
What, mine? Can you hear me?
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 7.
Yeah, so like I think my dog chewed on it.
Wow. And possession will switch here as this offense will come on deep in their own territory. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And they're going to face a third down. And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Here's Ryan Quigley now as he's on to punt for Miami. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. It's taken to the 26. Pushes over him.
No, that's just not right.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And the Jets set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Sucks, dude.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Did you do your depth chart so your corners align properly with their wide receivers?
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gunn alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. Throwing on first down is Breeze. Underneath here to Hill. call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the
Jets
catch.
are so stupid. They had the ball and 3 timeouts, and they ran a play that ran out the frickin' quarter.
Chuck, they cut off the halftime show again. Quicker than anticipated, ready for the start of the 2nd half. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins defense, they get set to go here. They are down on the scoreboard as we begin the 2nd half and looking to avoid a bigger deficit.
And I can just hear the coaches now. I can hear the head coach. Guys,
God damn it.
first 5 minutes, first series of the 2nd half. Offense or defense, you got to set the tone.
They'll try to set that tone here.
Starlo Tulele looks so small next to Deion Jordan.
Following the penalty, it's Hill. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Mario Davis there on the stop. 2nd and just 1.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. And he's back here in the struggle department in this one like he was a week ago. And, partner, I think you can pin some of this on that O-line. That room to run, just not there.
You mentioned last week that it felt like the offensive line was getting beaten to the punch by the guys across the ball.
It was pretty evident, I thought.
I mean, they were off the ball fast, penetrating, getting into the offensive backfield, really spilling a lot of runs before they got started. So I thought your observation was spot on then, and you're right there again this week. Same thing is happening, not able to get started because they're not able to control the point of attack.
Holy.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%.
What you want for your first-round pick?
There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice. And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley
Seriously? Todd Gurley fumbled again.
Take over at the 25-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
It's hauled in by Devin
What
Smith.
the hell? This shit's fucking rigged.
Down the right side.
Todd Gurley broke like a 40-yard run, and the next play he fumbles, and then next play they did it to a 75-yard touchdown.
And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Great corner route.
I thought I was about to take the lead, and now I'm down 2 touchdowns.
And get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. But that was well executed.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Go! The 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown. Marcus Wheaton, his second kickoff return for a touchdown this season.
Marcus Wheaton, 101 yards. And the Dolphins have got it back to a one-score game.
It's funny because this guy only has 89 speed, so you'd think someone would catch him from behind
because
eventually.
He's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach
He's
to
like
bring it out of the end zone.
probably one of the slowest kick returners in the
bring it
league.
out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility.
PJ Ward?
But he was happy to do so there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's like mid-80s
Here
at
comes
best.
the Dolphins defensive unit now. They're hoping to keep this margin right where it is, trailing third quarter. Don't want to get down anymore.
You're exactly right. They're in no position to give up any more points. They have to keep it in a spot where if their offense does catch a spark and get hot, they've got a chance to come back and win this game.
I guess the word manageable, you always want to keep it manageable, right?
Make sure that the game doesn't get away, and mentally you look up at the scoreboard and say, there's no chance of us coming back.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. Green with a catch left side. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Like zone blitz or like man with deep
Once
zone.
again, Hill, he's been busy.
I don't like to run man unless I have like deep zone.
He goes down right there.
And I don't like to blitz
Credited with a
unless
1-yard
like
gain
I
there to
have
make it
most of the
2nd
field
and 9.
covered with the zone.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's a third
When I get
quarter,
mad,
you're
I do
thinking
man
ahead, aren't you?
blitz.
This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end of the half.
But it usually
situations
gets
that
to
you worry
him
about the clock.
as long as I have like
Throughout the
speed,
game, and with a
like the
lead,
speeds are
stay
good.
in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now carry number 20 here for Hill. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Now Breeze on 3rd down. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Wonder what this flag is.
Holding offense.
Offensive holding. 3rd and 16 at the 42 or 4th and 6. 4th and 6.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today.
Hopefully they just missed
this
this
is a
long field goal.
49-yard attempt, right hash. And Aguayo able to knock it through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So 3 field goals for him here, and this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
And he's been solid as usual. And this is what you need to do. Make sure you get points out of every possession. And so far, they've done a nice job of that.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Again, they run with Gurley.
Go, go, go. Nobody can catch you. No one can catch you. 64 yards for Gurley. Touchdown.
For a Miami touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. And on that long run, maybe the defense
and it's 24-21.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one.
But
because
I was losing
those
by a
types
lot
of plays,
more.
when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because
Deer Hunter is watching my broadcast evidently.
For so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Play action. Breeze.
Oh, come on.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside.
That's what I get for putting a 5'9" guy
We
in
haven't been
Decker.
shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt. And so far,
I'll allow another field goal.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day. 3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Now a handoff. Here's Hill. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. They just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And Aguayo's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different
I almost
game.
broke another
He
kicker
nearly
there.
broke that
Back to the
but
40.
as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own
Good job, Gurley. You knew you were behind the line of scrimmage, so you purposely dropped it.
Figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here.
When you hear screen, screen, screen on defense, that's a little bit scary because you know a big play might result.
He was so ready to get to part 2 of the screen, he forgot part 1, couldn't get the ball.
Come on, Sam Bradford. 5 for 16.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. Let's put our attention here now on the Dolphins' defense.
What did you do?
And 3 points surrendered on the last drive against them. They bent a little bit, but they didn't break.
I like that, and that's not always wrong. We run into a lot of coordinators that talk about, well, if I give up 3 points, my whole day's ruined. Actually, it's not.
Please tackle Jeremy Hill. Holy shit.
Usually gives your team a chance to win if you're playing good defense.
They've ran it 26 times with Jeremy
When
Hill.
the coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the fourth quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they've got to keep that going. Want to continue
He only
to
ran
down the clock because
10 times in this game.
This stage of the game. Can they close the
Yeah,
game out and
I haven't had the
continue
ball
to do
that
exactly
much.
what we just saw
The
there?
Jets
That's
ran
run the
Jeremy
football.
Hill 26 times. 27-21.
On second down, here's Breeze. And Green with a catch left side.
Oh, jeez.
And he'll be marked down deep into Miami
I know.
territory.
I gotta make it to the playoffs. And from there, should be pretty simple for my team.
And now a first down following
Whatever.
that long
No,
game.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the
I need a
difference
pick
between
in the
winning
red
and
zone.
losing
Come on.
and changing field position.
Oh,
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Yeah.
Out of the pistol, here's Hill. Bulldozes
Please tackle Jeremy Hill. Come on.
Break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Pretty good running there, 9 yards.
I need a
Sets up
turnover. I
third
can't
and
keep
one.
doing this fucking bullshit.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
They're ahead by 2 touchdowns.
Virgil Green, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets
and they're
find a
going
way to
to
stretch their
faggots.
lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the
How does
offensive
Decker
coordinator,
keep
you've got 4 downs here.
shit?
We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot
35.
if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for...
It's caught.
Oh,
inside the
shit.
25.
Martavis frickin' Bryant. What the hell?
We're back to
How did he
finish
catch
this one
that?
off after this? So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Bradford now to throw on 1st down. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So
Quincy
hold
Enunwa.
everything here. This one's not over yet.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job 1. Now they have to convert. And then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, see, this is what all teams go
All right.
through. You look at the
I
clock,
need
you're
play
inside 2
calling
minutes,
help
look at
here.
your timeouts, make that onside kick
Okay.
decision.
I'm down
How do
1
you feel about
touchdown.
your defense, where you are
A
in
minute
terms of the
55.
scoreboard and the
I have
time
3
left on the
timeouts.
clock, as you
Do I
noted?
onside it
So
or
many
kick it
things to
deep?
go through.
It's 1:55 left, and I have 3 timeouts. 1 touchdown. Kick it off.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be fielded
I've
on the
gotten a
back
few.
line of the end zone.
This year I've gotten two. Well, not this Madden season, but like this on this Madden.
Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is...
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. Again, it's Hill. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
All right, 3rd and 12. This could potentially be the game.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Ooh, tackled him. No timeouts. A minute 44.
Timeout called by the defense.
And they're punting it right now.
Final stoppage here as we step aside.
Yeah, I know. Probably be some bullshit like the D lineman will hit my leg and I'll just throw it to the linebacker.
A directional kick going toward the sideline.
All right, I'm at the 22. Minute 39.
And the Dolphins getting set to go here. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time.
Come on. I did the check down to frickin' Gurley and still didn't get it.
Confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth.
Devontae Adams down the middle. I'm at the 43.
You've got to set it aside right now.
I'm at the 43.
That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll look to throw.
Oh,
now a desperation throw.
Martavis Bryant, 57-yard touchdown.
Take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Oh, jeez.
Martavis Bryant.
I still left them a minute 13 though, and they have all their
The
timeouts.
Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Holy.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Man, Sam Bradford pulled that pass out of his ass. Like,
so here comes the kickoff now, all even
holy.
here in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, he swamped the shit out of Aaron Colvin.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just
I switched Bryant off of Revis because Revis is really good at pressing at the line.
And New York set to take the field.
I'm not about that.
But they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line.
Over this number 11 guy is
spike it and stop the clock, or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw, it's Breeze. He hits Beasley right side. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Well, timeout on their side here. In fact, a lot going against them. They do have a small glimmer of hope.
No one likes to play extra football. They want to go for the win right now.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved.
False start.
And ready now for 2nd and 9. Breeze to throw. And Beasley with it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. To throw is Breeze. And this one caught by Beasley.
Did it under.
And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down.
31.
Second and very short here, less than a yard.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Now flags come in before the kick. Clearly there was contact. Who was at fault?
Defense. Still first down.
So now it's up to Roberto Aguayo.
Well,
and his kick is right there.
I lost.
It's good, and they have taken the lead here.
I can't believe that's some bullshit. Well, I mean, I needed that score at least. Oh, I have no idea. He might have only had that 157-yard reception. Oh yeah, that's when I was going against, like, what team was it? It was some team that had no corners. Oh, I think it was the Patriots. So they kept putting Butler on him, or Logan Ryan. He's got no chance. What am I now? 3-3. Okay. Oh, I play captain next week. Yeah. I'm off tomorrow, so.
Everybody got guilty pleasures. Mine just tend to catch me cases. Handcuffs, police inspections, lawyers, judges, allegations. Turn on your favorite station. You hear the same old song. I feel like, dog, I'm about to drop the bomb. Blow one down, pass it around. Hey, what with me now? We running wild. Hey, and nobody can. We on the town. Hey, I never come down. I never come down. Blow one down, pass it around. Hey, what with me now? We running wild. Hey, and nobody gang. We on the town. Hey, I never come down. I never come down. Lose it. I might lose it. I might lose it. I might lose it. Lose it. I might lose it. I might lose it. I might lose it.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off in a second. Yeah, it's doing that loading thing again on my phone.